Good Monday morning, guys. Eunice and I both had a super busy weekend, so today we both wanted to have just a chill day, but we still wanted to make a video, so Eunice posted on her Instagram asking for questions that we could do for a Q&A later, and we actually got quite a few responses, so for now we're just going to kind of clean up, cook some breakfast, have a chill day, but Q&A coming up next.
Making breakfast, so I've got bacon going. I'm gonna toast these now. Actually, I'm gonna wait until the bacon's almost done. And I actually have this leftover cast iron pancake from lunch or brunch yesterday. This was so good. It was kind of like a mix between a pancake and cornbread, I would say, the texture. And it had an almond mascarpone like in the middle, brown sugar crumble with fresh blueberries. It was so good. So this is what we're currently doing after breakfast. Taking a rest. Also, not wanting to do the dishes yet. Right?
Exactly.
So it's really nice weather today. I think it said 51 degrees. So we're going to wait a little bit longer and we're going to take a walk around the neighborhood and just take advantage of a sunny winter. It's actually been pretty sunny this winter, which is different than in the past. But also we've gotten a lot of snow, which has been really fun. Because I'd rather have snow than have it look all gray and gross everywhere without the sun.
Hey guys, we're on a walk now, and since it's a little warmer today, it's like in the 50s, I put on this jacket that's a little lighter. It's more of just like a shell, and I haven't worn it in a few years, and I felt something in the pocket, and we pulled it out.
There's a little girl watching us. There's a movie ticket to Bumblebee, a pack of gum,
but most importantly,
a boarding pass from Tampa to Chicago, September 1st, 2019.
While we were long distance in college.
So my best friend has an esthetician out in Fresno, and I saw that she does her brow laminations and she does a really good job. And so I went on her page, and she actually makes her own products. So obviously I had to support. I got two of the same product here. And these are her Halo brow scissors. It's so cool how it says Lala Aesthetics. But basically this will be my new favorite tool for brow shaping. Hey guys!
What's up?
We're back. Today's been a super chill day. We thought that we would do a Q&A over dinner.
Q&A mukbang.
Yeah. So we've ordered an early dinner here from Cilantro, a taco place by us. Okay, so let's start. So this should be a chorizo burrito. We're going to share this. I've never had their burritos here, but they look skinny.
Chips and salsa. They actually forgot our chips, but we had some, so.
Cheers.
I guess we could cheers the first bite first.
I also have a side of rice. The rice is good.
All right, let's answer some cues.
Okay, so I did a questions poll thing on Instagram, and so we're just gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
The first question from our mom his mom, my mother-in-law, will you ever move to North Carolina?
This is a great question because I don't really know the answer to it.
We are moving. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Will we ever? I don't know. Would we ever? Possibly.
I don't know.
We got a long life ahead of us.
It's true.
Long marriage.
It's very true.
So we'll see. No plans as of right now, but never rule it out. Next question. Okay, I'm going right to what everyone wants to hear.
Okay.
What is your favorite restaurant in Chicago?
I still feel like I want to say Sunda, which is where it's a new Asian place. Like new Asian, not like a new.
New Asian cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We catered them for our wedding, and I just love them so much. They're so delicious every single time.
Good. Yeah.
So you can't go wrong. But if I was gonna say, if someone was gonna say it can't be Sunda, then...
Bonus, you get first and second.
Where did we go recently?
I thought you were going to say Cabra.
It is Cabra, actually. Cabra's just like 10 out of 10 on the vibes, the area, the food, the experience. It's just 10 out of 10 for me. And 10 out of 10 for Sunda, too.
Cabra is Peruvian?
Peruvian cuisine.
Yeah. All right. You ask me.
What have you learned about marriage so far?
Wow. One thing that I've been learning about marriage is just how, like, no matter how long you dated, no matter how, like, prepared you felt for marriage, there's just new problems that come up in marriage. But the fact that, like, as you work through those problems,
they don't come up again.
Marriage really does, like, get better and better.
Yeah.
Because you're constantly working through things and growing together, and it just...
That's so true.
Gets better and better.
Well, here is another course.
Next up.
Al pastor tacos with onions and cheese.
Okay, my turn to ask a question. Going with a funny one. Would you rather have cooked broccoli for hands or uncooked ramen noodles for feet?
Cooked broccoli for hands or uncooked ramen noodles for feet. I'm gonna go with the ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I feel like it wouldn't be that big of a difference.
All right.
Who said I love you first?
Great question. And the answer is me, I believe.
Yes. The ways that we said I love you first on both accounts is actually very funny.
Well, I'll just say, as some context, one of the things I said when we first started dating is I was like, I am not going to say I love you until I'm down on one knee proposing. That way, like, I only want to say I love you if I know I want to marry you. So I wanted to save it for that moment. But then it slipped out a few times. And then actually, I know one of the other questions on there was, when did you know you were in love? And for me, it was that. Like, even though
I couldn't hold it back.
Yeah, even though I had promised myself I wouldn't say it, it was literally like I couldn't help myself. And that's when I knew, you know? But wait, what's your funny story?
Okay, so I hadn't said I love you the whole entire time we were dating. Until... So his parents, they live in North Carolina now, per the first question. But they used to live here, and just one weeknight, we were hanging out in the living room. Mom and Dad, I do not know if you know this story, which is really cute. But we were hanging out, and we were actually laying on the floor. The way it was like a couch and a couch that made like an L. So we were laying down in those like little walkways. And we were just hanging out. And then you said something really funny, or we were laughing about something really, really funny. And then, you know when you're just with your friends, you're having a great time, and you're like, oh my God, I love you. Or you're laughing, you're like, I just love you because you love their humor, you love the moment, the whole entire experience. I just said it. I was like, we were laughing, and I was like, I love you.
And we were like,
and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I didn't mean to say it. It was just so funny. And then, yeah, so that's the first time that I said it.
Yeah.
Which is really cute, I think.
Okay. I think this is a good one for you. What song do you hear when you think of me?
Okay, so two come to mind. When I'm thinking of overarching years and years and years of knowing each other and liking each other.
And loving each other.
I would either say Aquaman by Walk the Moon.
Wow.
Or, here it is. And the playlist is called Summer 16, the summer before we started dating. Tiny Cities by Flume.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Really good answer.
That's like a moment in time.
A capsule in time.
Yep.
What is our travel bucket list? Top 5. 5 destinations.
I feel like Philippines has to be number 1. Obviously, it's where your family is from. It's funny, actually, because I've been there quite a few times from when I lived overseas.
Yeah.
And obviously, you've been there with your family.
I think you've been there one more time than me.
Obviously, going together would just be a completely different experience. So, Philippines, for sure. And then, in that same kind of like vibe, I would say China would be second. Because I lived there, but being able to take you and show you around Shanghai would be so cool.
So that's 2.
So that's 2.
More.
Yeah, being able to take you.
We'll do one more.
One more on the bucket list. I think just like a Europe trip in general. Anywhere in Europe. I've only been once, and it was for a mission trip, so it's a different type of trip than a vacation. And you've never been, right?
I've never been.
So whether it's Greece or Italy or France.
I think France is my number 1.
Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Deep dish or thin crust?
Thin crust.
Yeah.
I love deep dish, but
it's a hard one for me to answer too, because it's like if I'm in a situation where I'm faced with the choice, usually I pick deep dish. Like technically, anytime you go to a deep dish pizza place, they also make them thin crust, so like you could get thin crust, but I don't. I get deep dish.
Like, what is the best pizza to you? That's the question?
Let's take it that way. Yeah. What is the best pizza to you? I'd have to say Chicago Italian style, like Rosati's. My favorite pizza of that style would be probably Aurelio's. So I guess that's my favorite pizza. That's the best pizza to me.
If the pizza has a delicious crust, sign me up. Like, sign me up today. So if it's a butter crust on a cheese deep dish pizza, that is my favorite.
Wow. Let's get that sometime. We never get that.
Okay. Vacation with family or vacation with friends?
I haven't been on as many vacations with friends before. Like, most of
No, but like trips, like...
I know. I've done a few. But lifetime, most of my vacations are with my family, obviously. At this stage of my life, I would say family for sure. Just because I don't live near my family. And so vacations are like usually the only time we see them. So like I live near a lot of my friends, but a family vacation is like a really special time. So I would say family. I
really love family vacations. Like this past time in the summer, it was really hard for me to come home. Because I was having so much fun, and I make my own schedule anyway. So I was like, I'll just vlog this day. But I was like, no, I have to come home when I said I would come home. But I just love my cousins so much. And spending time with my aunts and uncles, and especially my grandma. We call her Lola. That's grandma in Tagalog. But I will say, though, when we go visit our college friends, those are one of the best trips to like refuel and refresh.
Yes, that's so true.
That's so fun.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask you this one because it's specifically for you. If you created a small business charcuterie service, what would you call it? Which, by the way, she kind of does have a small business charcuterie service. It's just not official, but you've been hired a few times.
Yeah, I have a really big event coming up on the 19th.
So what are you calling it?
Maybe like provisions or something.
Love that. Just provisions.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you.
Let's design a logo tonight.
Okay. Favorite coffee shop, local and in the city? We can both answer this one.
Okay. Local, I think we definitely have the same answer. Five and Hook. Formerly known as River City Roasters in downtown Wheaton.
Yeah, it's like right by my studio, like a walk away.
But now they changed their name to Five and Hook. Just great coffee, great lattes. In Chicago, it's hard because I feel like we've been to a lot at random times, but we don't have like a go-to coffee shop. Like I've been to plenty of coffee shops in Chicago that I like over the years.
Honestly, I really like Foxtrot Markets lattes. Those are always solid lattes. They have a bunch of different homemade syrups.
They have good lavender.
Yeah. I also really like Blue Bottle Coffee. That latte that I had recently.
Yeah, actually, yes. Forgot about that place.
Yeah.
Because it's newer. The blue, I mean...
It's from the West Coast, I think.
I think the only one I'd been to before, though, was in Miami and New York. Well, one opened up in Chicago sometime last year, and location-wise, it's like right on the river. Has huge. The building's awesome. It's like in the bottom of I think like a luxury residential building, yeah. And so huge windows, high ceilings, like great study areas, seating area, and stuff. Mm-hmm. And the coffee's good.
It's really good.
All right, that's my answer. 5 and Hook, local, Blue Bottle in Chicago. Okay, comfort food and comfort show.
Comfort food is definitely for me Filipino breakfast.
Oh.
So whether it's sweet sausage with a fried egg and garlic rice, or Spam with a fried egg and garlic rice, or
basically eggs, rice, and some type of meat. Some type of breakfast meat.
Yeah. So that's definitely my favorite comfort food. Otherwise, like something, or corned beef with rice and onions.
And
fried egg.
Banana ketchup for across all of it.
Yeah.
Across the board.
These are all Filipino staples for breakfast.
If you've never heard of banana ketchup, go to your local whatever Oriental.
Go
to your local
international
grocery store, or at least the international aisle at a grocery store, and you should be able to find it. Jufran is the brand.
Yeah.
Jufran.
I think they have it at Walmart even.
Yeah, probably.
So
it might say banana sauce actually, not banana ketchup.
Doesn't taste like bananas.
No, it's like spicy and
sweet.
Comfort show.
So my comfort show has always been throughout the years. It's Judy's Life. I've been watching the Travis family for years and years, probably since like 2009, before they had kids, before they had the house they live in now, I think I was watching right when it was like their wedding series. Whenever that was, I remember finding it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hooked. Ever since then, I've been watching them. They have daily vlogged for years. Just recently, they have shortened it down to 5 days, but still, so many uploads a week.
We do once a week and it's like a lot of work.
Yeah, so definitely them for my comfort show. But a real show, I would say Jane the Virgin. Just good times, lighthearted and funny, and you just have such emotional ties to the characters.
Right.
Your comfort show.
Okay, my comfort show recently it's been New Girl.
Oh.
Like if I just want to put something easy to watch on, New Girl. Historically, The Office. It's my favorite show ever. I can always watch The Office. Always in the mood for that.
Comfort food.
Comfort food. The elote corn chip dippers from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Those are the best. Also, always in the mood for those.
Ooh, favorite date night spot.
Oh, wow.
I have an answer.
Favorite date night spot would be Jenny's, because no matter what the first part of the date is, we always end up there. So I think that's my answer. Jenny's ice cream.
My answer is this all-you-can-eat sushi place that's like 2 minutes from our house.
Okay, good point. Yeah.
Because it's 2 minutes from our house, we just know we can go as late as we want, as early as we want, whenever, because it's so close.
Yeah. And it's kind of a random spot.
Yeah, it's all you can eat. It's not in like it's just in a place where
it's not in like
you wouldn't think to go.
Yeah, not like a poppin' area.
Yeah.
With a bunch of other restaurants around, or like a downtown area.
It's next to like a tile place.
Right.
And a jiu-jitsu place.
Yeah.
Just in one of those random strips, but
yeah, that's been our go-to spot lately.
Yeah.
All right, last question. You get to choose it.
What are some of your...
Oh gosh, I was hoping you wouldn't ask this one.
Why?
Because I'm gonna have to think about it, but still ask it.
What's some of your unpopular opinions about Chicago? My answer and my overarching answer for this is always going to be that it's the best city in the United States.
Oh, and that's the unpopular opinion.
Yes.
I see. I was thinking more of like an opinion about Chicago that most Chicagoans are like, yeah, we love this. And I'm like, no.
Oh, you can definitely put ketchup on a hot dog.
Yes. That's a great one. That's my answer too.
They have vats of ketchup at Portillo's. So
right. There you go. That's how you know. Ketchup and mustard together. Great combination.
Sure, with a little bit of a pickle, a little bit of an onion.
Yeah, if you don't know, you probably do, but Chicago it's like, oh, it's a crime to put ketchup on a hot dog because Chicago style is mustard, onion, relish, tomato, sport pepper, pickle, celery salt on a poppy seed bun.
Which is fine. But like, add some ketchup in there too, if you want.
Actually, that's true. Fun fact: I used to work at Sonic.
Sonic what?
Sonic Drive-In, the fast food restaurant when I was 16. Yes, I wore the roller skates. It was super fun. We had a Chicago dog, and
you put ketchup on it anyway.
That's actually how I preferred a hot dog. Was Chicago style plus ketchup.
You know? So that's hilarious that it's like plus ketchup.
Yeah.
So actually, we just started watching Love is Blind season 2. So we just started season 2. We're watching now, so we're probably just gonna end the night and finish our food. And
hope you guys got to know us a little bit better.
Yeah.
We had fun doing the Q&A. Bye, guys.
Bye.